Hi and welcome to my channel. So we're going to talk about the state of recruitment in the UK when it comes to overseas workers. The reason I'm doing this is because I've received lots of emails from many of you concerned whether the UK is still even recruiting when it comes to overseas workers. We're thinking particularly about healthcare professionals, so nurses, NHS recruitment, carers, midwives, and all those professions really that make up over 99% of visa sponsorship in the UK. So if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. And if you haven't joined this family, take this opportunity to hit the subscribe button below because you want to be the first person that is notified when I drop a new video on here. Because I'm very passionate about career progression in the UK, opportunities, visa sponsorship, jobs, apprenticeships, NHS jobs as the best employer. How can you progress in your career so you can earn a lot more money, work less, and get to retire early? So if you haven't joined my newsletter, by the way, check the comment section below. You'll see my free newsletter to join. It won't take you 20 seconds. You drop your name and email and you're part of it so that I send information about those jobs directly to your amazing inbox. Also, you'll see my contact details on there. There's my WhatsApp number as well as my email address, so that if you need your questions answered, you need that one-to-one guidance, that support, you're thinking about your CV, supporting information, interview preparation, you just even want to know where should you get started, then you can contact me directly and we can go through your specific circumstances, because YouTube is very generic. And let me tell you, when it comes to visa sponsorship jobs, you need to be very careful with generic advice, because what applies to A may not necessarily apply to you. So check the comment section below and you'll see those details and my newsletter to join so I can send that information to your amazing inbox. But before I even carry on, where are you based at the moment? Just drop the name of your country in the comment section below. If it's UK, just put UK. If you're, wherever you are at the moment, just drop the name of your country in the comment section below. And so what is really going on when it comes to overseas recruitment? Reality about the whole matter is that recruitment is currently ongoing. So the UK is actively recruiting overseas workers at the moment, but there is a massive change from what used to be, especially for people that are from green list countries. And if you're not aware, green list countries are those countries that can use recruitment agencies. These are the people that have seen the massive change in the last few months. And indeed, people from green list countries are like, hey, Melvis, I'm a nurse, I've got my ALT, I've got my OET, I've got my CBT, I've got my NMC done, verification, everything sorted. But guess what? I cannot find a job. Other people are like, I'm waiting for an interview. I've had no interview whatsoever. What is going on? Other people are like, I had an interview 6 months ago. I'm waiting for my agency to get back to me. And guess what, Melvis? I have heard absolutely nothing because they are saying that everything is on hold. Look, let me tell you what you need to do and what is really going on. The truth is, money is not something that is endless. Many organizations are struggling financially. When they're struggling financially, the default option is to cut down on costs. When you are applying for jobs in the UK from a green list country using a recruitment agency, it is very, very expensive. I know that as a candidate, people are like, hey, I'm not going to spend any money to move to the UK because the agency doesn't charge you legally. Agencies are not allowed to charge candidates, to move to the UK. But those agencies charge the companies a lot of money. So if you're a nurse, for example, from a green list country, and once you've got all your qualifications and everything you need to get a nursing job, you can use an agency to come to the UK. That agency doesn't charge you, but they charge, say, the NHS, for example, thousands and thousands of pounds. So to save cost, many organizations have cut down on how much money they are paying to agencies, because like I say, it can be up to £10,000 for one person. So imagine that if a company or a particular NHS trust, for example, is recruiting 100 nurses through an agency, if you multiply that by 100, it's a lot of money. But if you're from a red list country and you apply directly, that company is not going to spend all that money. And that's why you see that in recent times and recent months, people from red list countries are getting more jobs in the UK when it comes to visa sponsorship than people from green list countries. So which country are you from? Again, like I said, drop that in the comment section below because it has a massive impact and tables have been turned this time around. Also, If you're somebody who is an overseas trained nurse, for example, you're currently in the UK, you're working as a carer, I urge you, as a matter of absolute urgency, to transition back into nursing or into midwifery or into medicine if you're in any of these professions, because it's going to take you time, but it's well worth it. And by the way, if you're not aware, I started my own UK journey as a carer in a nursing home. I like to talk about this because it puts a lot of context to what I do and what I talk about. And I now work as an advanced nurse practitioner, which is the most senior clinical nursing job that there is in the profession. I've gone through a lot of training, lots of qualifications, and all of that. And I have a private career coaching program where I offer one-to-one tailored, individualized, and personalized guidance. If you want more information about it, check the description box below or the about section of this channel, and you'll see more information about our coaching program. You can also check the comment section below and contact me directly if you want to know if that program is right for you, because it's not right for everybody. It's only for less than 1% of people here that, like me, are interested and invested in personal and professional development. Because success in the UK doesn't come easy, it doesn't come cheap either, but it takes a lot of time. It's a long-term goal, it's a long-term win, it's something that you're going to benefit from immensely. Because when I look at how much I earn now, for example, if I had remained as a carer when I came to the UK, I would be nowhere close to what I earn at the moment. So I'm telling you that career progression is worth it. You may not see that now because it needs time, but as you're aging and time is going and you're stuck in the same job, earning peanuts, working 6-7 shifts a week, I mean, that's not sustainable. You need to get a life. So that's what I'm all about. Like I say, it's not for everybody. It's only for the top 1% of people, because I know that some people are just going to watch video after video after video and do nothing about their goals. I mean, that's up to you. If you want to be a professional YouTube video watcher, then go ahead. But if you want to really do something about your career and you're serious about visa sponsorship, you're serious about progression, getting into nursing, apprenticeships, transitioning into the NHS, switching off from those employers that don't deserve you, you know what I mean? There are employers that don't deserve you. Then I'm your girl and I can support you with all of that. So what are the things that you need to do, therefore, if you're finding these, if you find yourself in these circumstances and you're thinking, I need to upgrade, I need to get a job, and I cannot carry on waiting for my agency? There are 3 things you need to do. 1, apply directly. Yes, gone are the days where people from green list countries used to sit and just think, okay, I'm going to use an agency. Many companies, NHS especially, have cut down massively because of cost. The costs are very, very high. They're getting lots of applications from red list countries directly. These are a lot cheaper. So if you are struggling, you need to apply directly. So if you're, instead of waiting for an agency, or instead of hoping that, you know, things are going to change soon, I mean, there's no way for you to know when things are going to change. So you can as well get started applying by yourself. Also, the new financial year in the UK is normally in April. Like, we are not very far from April. So for other companies to get more finance and more funding, you need to wait till April next year. So if you're somebody who is applying for jobs, you don't want to wait till then. So you need to apply directly, because it costs the companies less to recruit you directly than it would be using a recruitment agency. And this is the massive advantage now that people from red list countries have. By the way, if you're not sure whether your country is on the red list or on the green list, leave a comment in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to do a video about all of these again, because it keeps on changing. New countries are added, new countries are removed. And so it is crucial that if you're applying for visa sponsorship jobs in the UK, you know exactly where you fall, what category you're into, and what is expected of you. So the first thing is apply directly. The next thing is your application needs to be sleek. It needs to be absolutely spot on, because when you're going through an agency, it's not quite the same thing as applying directly. So you need to up your game if you're applying directly. The competition is fierce, very, very high. Lots of people are applying for the same vacancies. So how do you stand out? You need to make sure that you're able to stand out. And when they look at your application, they're like, oh my goodness, Melvis, you're exactly who we need for this opportunity, because you meet the requirements. You're spot on about how you talk about yourself and how you just articulate that, you know, oozing of experience and knowledge and everything that has to be reflected on your application. It's not enough to say, I've got 4 years of experience as a nurse, so what? You need to be able to articulate beautifully your achievements in that time so you can stand out from other candidates, because like I say, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people applying for other vacancies that you're applying for. So what's going to make you different? Your CV as well. I cannot stress enough how it needs to be. One thing I'm also going to say is that when it comes to interview preparation, if you are applying for these jobs, your interview skills have to be so impeccable. I've shared extensively detailed videos on this channel about interview preparation techniques that you can use, because I've got lots of experience in the NHS, in the UK, visa sponsorship, progressing senior positions as well, management. So I can tell you that the competition is very, very high, and only the creme de la creme, the best people, will be successful. I can tell you that now. And if you're part of my private coaching program, by the way, on Thursday, we're going to go through all of this in a lot more detail. CVs, experiences, qualifications, what are they looking for, what is needed, supporting information. I can also give you a sample for supporting information if you want to see what is already ready. Perfect. So that you don't need to be sat there thinking, Melvis, what should the supporting information be like? What do I need? Like I say, I can give you a sample that is already ready, just to give you some ideas as to what is expected, because when you see a sample, it makes life a lot easier than if you're just watching a video thinking, oh my God, this is what I should do, this is what I should put. So again, you need to contact me if that's something that you're interested in, or just drop a comment in the comment section if you want more information about that. You know, those jobs, the supporting information was needed. I'll also do sessions, obviously, about all of these, so that the people that, like I always say, are part of the top 1%, you know, can be able to succeed, excel, thrive, earn a lot of money, and be able to progress and live a good life in the UK. The UK is a country that is full of opportunity. But if you are not smart and you're not aware and you're not lingering around the right people, you're not mixing with the right people who have that info and are willing and ready to share it, I can tell you that life in this country can be very hellish. Very, very hellish. So it's what you make of it. So again, this really was going on regarding recruitment. And when it comes to carers, obviously they are recruiting, but you have to apply directly. And as you know, the NHS comes with loads and loads of advantages. If you want me to share more information about visa sponsorship jobs in the NHS, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me which job you're interested in, and I'm more than happy to share more information. Also share this with your friends, loved ones, so that they're aware. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, hit subscribe so you're informed when I drop videos on here. But most importantly, if you need support, you need to contact me directly. Check the comment section below. You're going to see my contact details, WhatsApp, email. You can contact me at your earliest convenience. You can get that one-to-one guidance that you deserve in order to excel, achieve your dreams and your goals. Check out this video right here.